as I've looked at this, pretty self-explanatory. This weekend is ARRL sweeps. That's a big deal if you're a CW guy. Next week, CQ Worldwide. December, FT8, FT4 contest for you guys that do that. Another rookie roundup, and they were really pushing. If you're an experienced CW guy, they're really looking for you to answer some of these rookie CW folks with the same proviso. Whatever speed they send it back to them, because they may be maxed out at whatever they're sending. And then, since it doesn't look like we're going to have a group winter field day, the Canadians are having a winter field day at the end of the month, so in December. So if you would like to participate in a field day, then participate in the Canadian field day. And this will be through the January meeting. I think that's German. Is Tom? You may know. Is it Sarge? Is that
Swedish?
I'm sorry.
Scandinavia.
Scandinavian. Okay. Really contest. Two really contests. The ARL rookie really roundup and the North American QSO party and CW. Some of those have some oddball rules, so if you'd like to play, check the website to make sure that you submit a legal log and don't wind up being a check log. Okay. And there is the field day results, thanks to all the people that participated in field day and actually ran it. Steve, I can't remember who else did some of the reporting work on that. Yeah, Steve behind me here. Pretty self-explanatory. Fourth in Oklahoma. Finished as high as third in CQ in CW. So thanks to the CW guys, we got a fantastic CW team. Digital, pretty standard, fifth in phone and overall. And see, 23 out of 35 entries in bonus points. Steve, what could we do to make that higher?
I'm back here.
What did we mess up on?
We didn't have as many operators as we'd like. There were.
Was that based on number of stations or number of radios participating?
What points? You're talking bonus.
Bonus points? We did pretty well on our bonus points.
I think
He's wanting to know what we could do better.
Between 23 and 35.
It's 23rd out of 35 entries.
Oh.
I'd have to look to see what they were before I answer that question.
one offhand was elected official. We didn't get one.
We didn't get an elected official, but I think that was the only bonus point we didn't get.
Did you guys get a satellite contact?
No.
Okay. A satellite and elected official was about it.
But thanks to whoever got the solar, I think we got 5 solar points, max solar points. So thanks for that. That was very helpful.
That was a combined effort. Lucian provided the batteries and other people operated the radios, so
Yeah.
Span
we
control.
had a lot of good combined efforts for field day. And Dr. Underwood getting us the facilities was incredibly helpful. So those are no longer available. But we have options that can be discussed in front of the club. So you went on the field day before. I was walking around to do Route 66. Can I jump in on your time?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I jump in on
Oh,
your time?
absolutely.
Okay, Terry mentioned Route 66. If you operated Route 66 and I didn't give you a chip, let me know. Hooker chip challenge point. So, okay, Dave, don't leave without yours. But that's why I was walking.
Okay,
up.
and we had a phenomenal got a station this year. We had a bunch of people come in and operate that. I really did appreciate that, because we can set up the station and I can man it full time, but if nobody shows up to play, then we don't get any points. And we had students, we had wives, we had
New hands.
RSVP, which is a organization. It's under AmeriCorps, and they collect individuals and companies and try to match volunteers to those companies. And they sent 2 of their top 3 executives, and both of them made contacts. Just it was just Texas, but they still counted as if it was across the world contact, so thanks for those guys, so, all right.
All right.
Hey, can we go back to January a minute? January, Winter Field Day is not on there. Winter Field Day.
Our winter field, I got.
Everybody's winter field day.
I got really good hearing aids, so no more, you don't have to yell
Okay.
anymore, but I'm having to concentrate on a responsible response.
The
We were
response
gonna
is
have
the
one, of course.
25th and 26th of January is the date.
Okay, yeah, what,
But that is after.
what's the
our-
date?
25 and 26 January.
Okay, that stops before that event. So this is because we're not having a December meeting.
Let me add on that. Our calendars and stuff for the reporting are now mid-month to mid-month. So that way when you get it, you see what's gonna happen for
In your
the
face,
next
Harold.
month.
Well, when you do February,
Yeah.
Put it in January.
And that'll be, it looks like it's gonna be an individual event rather than a corporate event, correct?
well, the Oklahoma City event, the location crapped out. Not gonna happen, so probably each club or local entities will have to do their own.
Okay.
Okay, secretary's report.
Secretary's report, minutes were emailed out and also posted up on Facebook. And segments from the last meeting, the video segments are also up on Facebook. So, and the calendars, the calendar that covers this month now is up on Facebook. Also, the DX expedition calendar is also up. I just put that up last night. That runs starting from yesterday and running through the 19th of December. That's also up on Facebook as well. So, and I did not get a contest from you, I don't think, Terry. But I'll check on that. Other than that, everything's good.
Okay, so, treasurer.
Treasurer's report was emailed out, so I added something, and I'm kind of playing with some ideas, and I'm open to suggestions. Every month, we've always sent out this kind of snapshot of where we are this month. And so at the bottom of the front page, if you'll note, now I'm actually showing, like our total available funds month by month for a whole year. So you can kind of see how our bank balance, you might say, is fluctuating month to month. And it's just kind of an idea, instead of just showing you a snapshot, unless you go back, you have no idea, do we gain money, did we lose money? I mean, obviously, we have different amount of dues coming in every month, and we also have different expenses every month. But anyway, I just threw that in there this month just for comments. I don't know if I want to do it as a bar graph or the way anyway, just any suggestions or anything that would give you information. What questions come into your head that aren't on the report, So anyway, take a look at that and let me know what you think.
On that treasurer's report, you're having to carry stale checks. Would it be okay with the club just to drop those stale checks?
Talking about the $3. Yeah, and the owner of the tower has told me he's never going to cash those checks. They show up on here. They still show up as unreconciled checks and quickens. So I just keep
Does
carrying.
that have to be a club vote, or can we just say administrative decision, just stale them out?
Yeah, I can just void them out.
Okay.
If everybody's in agreement.
How long?
But those checks become invalid after a certain period of time. I don't
5
know.
years.
This is,
Unless written on the check, 5 years.
5 years. Even,
I got a comment here. I can guarantee you, if it's written on the check, it has no standings in law. It's immaterial. You can say this is for full payment, this is da-da-da, there's a only good so many days,
Oh, okay.
no standing in law.
Stop payment on the
That's,
check.
the bank what's printed on the check is all that counts. Everything else is superfluous, except for the amount and your signature. There are no other informations on that check that has any standing in law. I can bring the citation if anybody doubts that.
Stop payment on the check.
me, while I've kinda got the floor, I've got 4 more Route 66 things that have come in the mail since last month. I was hoping that Jeff would be here. Does anybody have contact with Jeff or get these to him?
I have 2 more too that I forgot to bring.
Okay. They're still just trickling in little by little. But,
Okay, the OCAPA net report.
Had an unusual incident this last Thursday. Well, first of all, we had what,
10 plus what?
10 plus 1. I forget who it is was speaking.
I
and-
don't forget.
Lucian.
Okay, it
I
was
broke
him.
it.
It was Lucian.
And he quit talking, and we thought, okay, he was getting a drink of water or something, and it was real quiet for a long time, and everybody migrated up to, eventually up to, not 275. What we'd like to do is formalize that procedure, and we'll add comments into the net preamble that effectively, right now, the tentative plan is, if you don't hear net control for 1 minute, go up to 0.275 and wait. Yeah.
The only thing I ask, when the repeater drops, how long,
Yeah, timeout. On a regular
I mean, does
timeout,
it,
how long is it?
does it have to, normally, would it take a minute? I'm thinking maybe 30 seconds. If I don't hear something in 30
No.
seconds, I'm gonna move.
How long does it take for a reset after the
Well,
timeout?
Well, that
When the
should be
carrier
programmable.
drops out, it's instantaneous essentially. So once it no longer detects a carrier, that you're starting all over at day 1. So the answer is almost immediately.
Oh, okay.
Now what did happen later to make it work is I had to remotely reset it from my home, which is why I never came up on 2 meters. And it took me a while to get a radio program to be able to do that magic over the air. And once I did it, everything came back, and it's good to go. So I have an idea what causes it, and I could kind of tell you later, but without going into a lot of technical mumbo jumbo, needless to say, it just needed reset.
Well, I think Jim because I've switched over pretty quick and I said, is there anybody there? And I got no answer, and I was just about ready to go back, and Jim, I caught Jim, so I knew I must have been too fast getting over. And then everybody checked in, except for the 2 tech guys who I assumed were reset.
But we'll add a codicil into the preamble giving instructions. And right now, we'll just say, for the purpose of getting something on the books, if you don't hear net control for 1 minute, go up to 275 and stand by for roll call. And that will preclude people scratching their heads and saying, well, my radio must have busted, or net control fell out of his chair, or whatever.
Tom,
Yeah.
what I have done is I've got a memory channel now on my radio for A2 simplex. If I don't hear anything, I'll announce, okay, everybody go up to the UHF repeater. And if you want to stay on A2, I'm on simplex. I hear everybody on simplex. I've got an antenna that's 45 feet, so I can hear everybody on A2
Yeah, we'll just
simplex.
we'll have to designate you as one of the alternates.